Oh, you know, I have to stop killing it.
I'm actually not even sure what that was. That could have just been me.
Oh, he's a dirtbag using his shield.
Oh,
Nice. It is quite satisfying when you kill them, though.
yeah.
they kind of explode. Yeah, I found that quite interesting. That you know, we were talking previously with the Heretic Hexen music. That Romero asked you to make the pieces less slower and more kind of atmospheric. I thought that was quite interesting, and yeah, it's an interesting take on on the soundtrack. I wonder what it would have been like if you had the same approach as the Heretic soundtrack.
That's a good question. I feel like it would have just gotten a little bit more tiring on you, just because you take a lot more time in some of these maps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to suggest that the music was tiring or anything.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I think at least making them longer would have been the main difference to do.
Mm-hmm.
And developing them out a little bit more. They could have still had that more aggressive kind of like driving doom rock kind of style, but just shaped them up a little bit more variation throughout the pieces, I think.
Sure.
But I like this better.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, where are we?
What is it? Oh, I forgot this goes down. Oh man.
Super elevated.
Oh, so good. Okay, well that door is locked.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, it's like a little maze here.
Yeah. And of course we're playing the original, like what you would have played back in '95. There's no 3D acceleration or anything.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't enhanced at all by direct 3D. It's the real deal.
Yeah. I mean, I could see doing a revision of the whole game, not to change it, but to bring some of the things like up to the standards, or just up to some of the new technology.
Yeah, I'd love to see a new, like, I mean, yeah, like a Hexen tree, or something that'd be so cool. Like, I'm sure there's people out there that would love to see Hexen, a Hexen sequel. I know I would anyway.
So would you want a sequel or sort of a revision of this one?
I'd probably want a sequel. Yeah. Yeah, like the way I'd approach it would be, similar to Hexen with the hubs and stuff, but a little bit more open, maybe with more RPG elements.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like Borderlands or something like that. But yeah, but keeping the same, the same vibe and. Oh man,
going around in circles.
I am totally lost. Oh, it's down here, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so funny. Is there anything down here? Oh, there is. What's this? I totally forgot what all this stuff does.
Somebody down here.
I love that metallic, that voice sound. It's so cool. It sounds like someone. It sounds like someone screaming into like a what are those reverb units called? A spring verb. It's that sound. Oh man, I don't know how you made that sound, but super freaky. That sound, so good.
Down, puppy, down.
Down, puppy, down. Oh, sorry.
Killed myself. I think that would have been the flechette thing that did.
Oh
me in.
yeah.
So it'd be tough finding it here, but I was just thinking about the comments about the game and anything like a revision or a remake, and I think some people like are very purist about it and say you shouldn't change this at all. And I think you could do a new version of this or a revision, but the important things to keep would be the things that make it Hexen. You can upgrade the technology and all those kinds of things, but I would like to actually just see what this game would look like here. Hexen, as originally made, just upgraded with new technology. That could be kind of cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see it. Like, I mean, I know there's a few kind of remasters. Well, not remasters, but there's a few guys doing like doing versions of it. Like, there's a Brutal Hexen. I don't know if you heard of Brutal Doom. Yeah. So I'll send you on the link. It's like there's this guy and he makes it's like a mod for Doom, and it's literally brutal. It's very violent, and yeah, it's brilliant. It's really cool. But he also did a Hexen version, which is really cool actually. I must show you later on. And he's kind of he's modded it and changed it a little bit. Oh, I think I got the other puzzle.
Okay. Yep, that's 7 puzzles.
Oh,
here we are.
Here we are. I don't know. I think we go back. We think we go back out, possibly.
So they'll be out one of the corners.
Yeah. Okay, that's not open yet either. So yeah, I think we go back out. So were you using like the same kind of technology as for Heretic, or did some of your technology change between those years?
So Heretic ended up in the end of 1994, and so we had like maybe about a month in between there, and we were designing getting this game going. So there wasn't much of a gap in between there.
Okay,
this is gonna be the sequel. So the tools I had and I used, at least for doing music and sound, were pretty much the same.
Gotcha.
And as far as development tools, my guess is we always push to bring in the newest like Windows operating system to work off of whenever we could. But I think we're just using Win95 and developing for all that. So I think because of how close this was to Heretic's development, it's pretty much the same deal.
Same deal, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, oh. Not only that, but these games were so quickly developed. It was on like Heretic for maybe 6 months, I think, and then
really, that's so quick.
Hexen, and Hexen was started maybe in the beginning of the year, 96, and it was done by October, so about maybe 9 months, which is just you think
incredible.
About what it takes now for people to make games.
It's absolutely incredible.
I think there's a different emphasis. I mean, when you work under limitations, like I was working with MIDI instruments, I only had like 128 choices. And our animators and designers, you look at what they had to work with. We didn't have 3D models. They didn't have to worry about complex animations and skins and all those things.
Sure, of course.
Nowadays, for these games, it's not even the game so much. It's that they're losing all the time on it. I think it's the development of high resolution, high technology, that kind of thing, loaded into that so that it lives up to the visual kind of expectations people have.
Right.
So, we spend a lot more time on gameplay, game design, maps, and balance, and just the fun factor here under the limitations that you had.
Right. So, yeah. I mean, I guess current games are AAA games are so. Yeah, the graphics are so good. They're just incredible. Like, but there's something to be said about the simplistic indie games, 2D games that are right now that are just as fun as the impressive, blockbuster ones.
Well, I think I always had theories about that where like if you're a musician or if you're an animator or stuff, you love your craft and you're going to try to perfect it every time you can and do better and better and do the next best thing. But there's a certain limit to what other people, I think, can either notice or appreciate. Because if you're not a musician or animator, you're like, looks fine to me, sounds fine to me. So, right? So it's like, I think at a certain point, there's kind of overkill on how much gets put into it. Where it's like, are people really noticing the extra 6 months you spent here or not? So,
right.
yeah. But that's
it's true though, and it kind of applies the same with music. Like I've done some stuff. I'm like, and I spend more time tweaking it and doing that, and I don't think anybody else would notice apart from me.
Well, yeah, I hear you. That's kind of a lesson I learned too. And yeah, you think, wow, this is so important. I gotta make, or you do something so amazing. You're like, listen, and they're like, well, listen to what?
What? Yeah, what? It says the same.
Yeah, it sounds the same to me. So
not here.
Yeah, so there's a lot of humility into it, and that's what playtesting's about too.
Right.
You know, that's why you want yourself and other people to like play your game a lot and see what people actually notice or think is cool or what they don't even pay attention to.
Yeah, that's it. You're like, I spent 3 months on this, but like, you didn't notice.
It's like, why'd you bother? Yeah. But when I think anything creative though, and when I worked on this stuff too, it's like, you do it mostly to wow yourself and please yourself and your creative desires to where you want to go, because you can't guess what everybody else is going to notice or like. But we used to always say, like, we make the games we want to play, and
that's it.
That idea worked so well, because I've heard that other people say that too. Let's just make it to have so much fun doing it, because chances are you're a normal human like other people, and a lot of other people will feel the same way.
Right, that's it.
So
yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. Yeah, the mage voice is just slightly pitched up. Yeah, it's cool.
Such a stereotype, isn't it?
Yeah. Poor mages. They need a mage guild.
Man, they made this game too hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so unforgiving. Which is so cool. It's great. No hints. I mean, the only hints you could have gotten back then were from a PC Gamer magazine.
Probably, yeah.
And that was it.
Or call the developer.
Or call, yeah. You guys made this game too hard.
Yeah. Once upon a time, you called the telephone number and got somebody on the telephone to give you clues and stuff.
That's it.
Well, when we were developing the games, we were always playtesting them too, and I can just remember being stuck in this map, just trying to remember, like, how do I get out of here now? Because it looks the same, a lot of it.
Right. Yeah. Oh man.
That's why we had cheats in the console, like, so
yeah, clip through stuff, yeah. Aha. Okay. We didn't click that switch.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I thought do you know what? I clicked it earlier on and I mustn't have clicked it properly.
Okay, so what did that do though?
7th portal, so yeah, we have to go back out of here.
Go back now.
Yeah. Right. Oh man. Yeah, because those enemy guys, he was in the first one, I remember. Is it the Spiral? He rides him on top.
Yes.
and then when you kill him, he jumps down. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the ice golem guys. Yeah, these guys are vicious.
Oh, and they shoot ice shards too.
That's right. Oh, I remember this. The white. When you step in the white, it kills you.
Yeah, the crushers come down. Or
yeah.
something?
Oh man, I'm not gonna survive this. I need some more health.
Oh, smashed.
I heard you in the
Wow.
background.
Yeah. You know, it's still kind of amazing to me that I can sit here and play this now with you, and come back in these areas and it's like, for all the time we spent developing and working on this stuff, you're like, oh, what's that? What's that? You know, it's like I think they're just coming back like big surprises.
Yeah, stuff you haven't seen before. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the time flies along because it's been over 20 years.
Right. Yeah, 24 years. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what happens when we go through this? Yep, I fell down. Oh god, there's a lot of them.
And I hit the bottom.
I saw you jumping down.
Man.
Nice. that you know the impact sound, like it's so satisfying.
Man, I forgot how much like concentration it takes just to play this game.
I know. It's really, it's like 100%. Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna have to finish this again. Finish the whole game later.
Oh man, absolutely.
And then the ice would slide around on that too. It's like
yeah, it's so cool.
From moving.
Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm blocking it.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, possibly, yeah.
One person only.
Yeah, one person elevator.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that. Oh,
no, it's okay.
No.
It's all good. I've got you quite a number of times already, so I think you deserve at least one or two.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if friendly fire was an issue in this, but yeah, I guess it is.
Yes, it is. It's more fun, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, games are a little tougher back in this day, right?
Yeah.
Didn't like hold your hand too much.
No reviving or any of that malarkey.
Yeah, right. I guess you could save pretty often here.
Save, yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh yeah, we're back here. Yeah, we're back here. We can open these up now. I love that about the map design. It brings you back again to different maps.
Oh, where'd you go?
So I went left. Yeah,
oh, okay,
and then if you open up those doors and we're into this kind of
wow, yeah.
Yeah, slide down the ice.
Wow. Oh my gosh, the memories are just coming back like crazy here. Oh, this is gonna sink or something.
Yeah, I think something happens. Yeah.
There's a switch back here. No, I guess not. Here's another thought I had about like when it comes to remaking. I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just make a sequel to this, but have it be like 25 years later, and like come back to this world, and find the bodies of a lot of mages and fighters and stuff
like that, cool.
and then damage the world, like it's gone through all this stuff, and just because to me I love the nostalgia, like we're doing right now, just coming back to the places.
Right.
And, I spent so much time in these maps before, and to come back to them again and just see them changed, or
yeah,
because I think that's what people like. You like to relive something that you're kind of familiar with and see how it's changed over time.
Right. Yeah. I know people have a love for these old PC games, so it's like, yeah, coming back to this this world and oh yeah. So that's yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say that's kind of what I like about just that we're doing this right now, or that people like still contact me or just talk about the games. And I guess I can see it because, like I've said before, board games are still around, like Monopoly or whatever. So
right.
a game like this doesn't really get old or bad. It's just different, and but I don't think there's really anything else quite like it out there too. So
no, there really isn't.
So
But yeah,
maybe the only thing in a way is just people getting a way to port it over onto their new systems and stuff. So that might help.
right.
Oh, that's...
that scream! Oh man, you must have had so much fun making all those sounds. Yeah, I broke my head.
Everything was over the top. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. The splats and the body crunches and things like that. So.
Yeah. Did I show you that Heretic game that was released only a while ago? It's like it's based very much on Heretic and Hexen. I might have sent it to you on the link a while back.
I think so. I remember. Yes, I can't remember what the name of it was, but I remember looking at it.
Yeah. And that's the only kind of game like I can see as you know from recent times that's trying to do that Heretic type style of game.
Yeah.
Oh god. Nice. So now we have to go back.
Yeah, and that's a case where like they could do it. They could make it look modern. You know, upgrade the graphics and
right.
Like I said, moved a lot faster and everything, but.
yeah. 60 frames a second.
Yeah, but I mean, is that going to make it as fun as this game was? Whatever. It's the balance of things. If you got to keep that, otherwise it's going to be strange.
Right.
Wow, you really know where you're going here.
Yeah, I kind of do and I kind of don't. I'm like, yeah, I think this is the right way.
When's the last time you played the whole game?
It was probably a few years ago, the whole way through. Yeah, I'd say So it was probably I played it with my brothers, and then we actually played the expansion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't think we finished it actually. I don't think we finished the expansion. Because it was really difficult. Yeah, it was definitely a few years ago. But we definitely used the iron or the steel key here, if I remember correctly. Yep. Nice.
Oh, let's chat.
That's great.
Work on that for a while.
Yeah, let it sit there. That's so good.
Wow. Yeah. So that's another great thing about, I think, Heretic and Hexen is the strategy. The way you could strategize with not only just, it wasn't just like run and gun, but all these little items that had timing. Sometimes they stayed there and disappeared. Sometimes they would fly, and I love that. I don't know. You know, tell me if there's another game that does that. I don't know.
There's not many. There's not many. That's why that I love the classes, and yeah, just the replayability is just there's so many things you can do. It's great coming back here because I get to listen to one of my favorite songs. So, okay, so we have to go back out of here.
All right, I got that.
Cool, and then we go back to that ice place, which is then this way.
Yeah.
As far as I can remember. So I saw you posted on Facebook. It might have been like a couple of months ago that you were doing some stuff with Heretic. Was that right?
Yeah, it's on there. Here's the thing. It's like I would love to say more, but actually, my only comment has to be no comment.
Okay. Oh well. Okay. Awesome. That's great. That's you know what? That's better. That's better than saying nothing at all. Great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. I'm rubbing my hands here. Okay. So.
There you go.
Ah, yeah. There's the fire key. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely like to. I respect the idea of like keeping confidentiality and secrets.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Like that. So, but if there's ever anything else I can do or say, I will.
No, that's cool.
That's it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's I'm looking forward to whatever it is anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the fire key. Yeah, awesome, you got it. Now we have to go to where was the fire key again? Oh, back in here, isn't it? Back in the Guardian of Fire place.
See, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
The steel one. Wow. This is how you get like replayability out of your maps.
Oh man. Yeah.
But not too bad. You don't have to go through a ton of areas or super far just to get in here.
No, only once or twice maybe. Oh, there's a few of them down there. Awesome. Oh man, you've done pretty well here.
Whoa, we got some. I survived.
You did. Oh, like I came in, I just saw bodies.
Oh. There's a lot of lava in here now, though.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, sorry. Oh man, that could have been timed any better.
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
You know what? It's okay when you get killed that way. Like you turn into a block of ice. It's not like getting.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Guardian of Ice. The ice level. Oh no. Oh, the ice level. Oh, where is that? It's down here, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's cool. It doesn't, you know, it kind of tells you where to go. So it's not like, you know, a door. It's not, you know, it tells you specifically where it is, which is really cool. Let me see.
Well, I think it does another good thing for that game should do is you start to feel smarter as you play it.
Yeah, you know? Exactly. Yeah, that's
you're like, oh, I know where I'm going now. It's like
right.
It becomes your world, sort of.
Yeah, yeah. Get familiar with it over time. So did you? Were you same process again for Hexen? Were you writing stuff on sheet music, or again were you kind of experimenting with using it by mouse?
Let's see, I'm trying to think. I know I'd sent you a few like scans of some of the stuff that.
Right.
Some of those songs I had written out a few. You know, some ideas in my book, so you got those.
Yeah.
And
I'll show them up after.
Okay, yeah, so that'd be cool. It was just another way to do it. I mean, there were different ways to kind of break the writer's block a little bit. Sometimes I liked to. A lot of times I wrote on piano. I would just pick a piano sample and just plunk around and come up with ideas.
Sure.
But there was a part of me that actually liked to go back sometimes and get out some manuscript paper and just start. Or I would write the idea in piano and then put it onto the score, and then kind of look at that a little bit and come from a different perspective, because having been taught composition, orchestration, that kind of thing, I could see it a little bit differently, and build it that way. So
right, yeah.
Honestly, the answer is whatever was working on, whatever would work at the time to get the ideas going.
Right, gotcha. Creative juices.
Yep.
There's some nice chromatic piano notes there.
Yeah. Oh.
It's alright. Oh, I don't remember this at all. This is cool. Wow.
It's a little familiar, but not a lot.
Yeah, I don't recognize it.
Oh. The wall just like moved and shoved me in the. Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's that? I cannot remember now how long this game actually got to be. Because when we get out of this area and leave, there's, you finally get the end doors open. And,
right, that's it.
Okay, then what?